I'll never listen to you. I will try to say that if I am not happy with it, I'm not putting it out.
It can only be one man. Only one man.
What's up, fam? If you're seeing me for the first time, actually this is my first time doing this, and I'm so excited that I'm shooting this content, and there are more subsequent content to come. But if you see me, I'm just trying to have fun. Basically, I was trying to look for a particular theme or a niche or a thread that my content will follow, but I feel like no, I should just do whatever I want. Whatever that comes to mind, I should just do it. I'm literally having fun. Like, I just want to have fun, and after that I go back to what I'm doing. So I've actually, shot like 2-3 episodes, but I don't think that episode will ever come out because I think they weren't good enough, and because I had to get the lighting correct, I had to get the camera position correct, I had to figure out what it would sound like, how it would sound like. I started overthinking so many things, but so finally we're here. So I'll probably, maybe after the video, I'll be contemplating on posting it. But if you're watching it, then it means I've posted it. Yeah, that's me. I'm just always waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for the perfect time, waiting to do the perfect thing. I feel like nothing is good enough, and that is really causing a lot of trouble in my life. It has been a bug, and it has been something that I'm dealing with, because I realized that, wait, why am I always waiting for the right time? Why am I always waiting to do the perfect thing? Because I could come up with a project, actually a music producer, videographer, and a whole lot. But let's stick to music production and videography here for the time being. I used to come up with dope projects, like I come up with, great project, like project that you don't see them anywhere. Actually, like honestly, I won't lie to you, you don't actually see them anywhere, and it will never come out. I'll never post them. I'll never do anything with it again. I have a bunch of projects on my hard drive that I never brought it out because I feel like it wasn't good enough. After spending so many days trying to come up with some. I actually came up with one of I don't know. It was really a very dope project, but it never came out. So today I'm about to talk about how perfectionism has retarded my growth, has retarded my progress, and a whole lot more, because I feel like me being perfect or me doing what is more than good enough is going to make me a very unique person. Of course, it will make me a very unique person, but it didn't take me anywhere. And unfortunately, I just have to deal with it. Like, it's just like I was blinded in it, and I was just doing everything that I want to do. Because I feel like if it is not well cooked, it is not coming out. I could create a beat. I was like, today I post this beat on Instagram. I don't post it because I feel like it is not like, why am I even posting this? Because look at how the kick sounds, look at how the snare sounds, or look at how this, or even if I take a picture, I feel like look at how my legs are, look at how my shoes are, look at how my face is. Like, I just want everything to be perfect, like smooth, like just like a flowing river, you understand? But it doesn't happen like that all the time. So a perfectionist, I became my own obstacle. I became my own I became my own, I became hindering myself from, progressing. You understand? From getting to where I want to get to, or achieve whatever I wanted to achieve. I didn't feel good about it, because I felt like, why am I'll do this, then I'll come back and say, no, I'm not putting this out. So my close friend used to bash me seriously on it, like, bro, it's not always about you getting everything right. Like, look, he used to give me examples of people's project that does not even sound as good as it is, but he's making waves. sometimes it's not about making waves, or it's not about,
Jack.
making it reach a large audience. Sometimes it's just about you just building a portfolio for yourself, or maybe just being active and just to motivate yourself. By the end of the day, I'm being demotivated by the fact that I'm not doing things good enough, and it has been really hard for me. And I've realized that I'm trying to change. So if you are somebody like that, I want to tell you that it wouldn't take you anywhere. You being perfect wouldn't take you anywhere. You being perfect in what you do. It happens to creative people a lot. Creative people like me. It don't take you anywhere, because every day you feel like you want to get that right moment. You want to post that right picture. You want to post the perfect, project, or you want to submit the perfect project to. You will never get anywhere, because at the end of the day, I am stuck. Not stuck, but like I became stuck in certain aspect of life, and it retarded my learning process because I couldn't learn from my mistakes. I always look at my mistakes as failures, like no. And one thing I also think people are going to criticize me, or people are going to say this is not good enough, because I'm thinking it's not good enough, and I'm trying to post it out there. I'm trying to put it out there. So in my mind, I'm thinking somebody's going to say the same thing, that what you've done is actually whack. But trust me, it is dope. Like, it is 100% dope. Not even 99, 100% dope project, because I feel like whatever that I've made, I just needed, myself to. Even if somebody approved it, I would never post it. But I just needed myself, a simple approval that post it. Just close your eyes and post it. So I feel like it has been with me for a very long time. It's in my blood, and I'm trying to detoxify all those. Is it the right word? Or detoxic, or whatever it is, just to get off those toxins out of my blood, and start doing stuff. And I've regretted being that kind of person, because it didn't take me anywhere. It didn't bring out my potential. It retarded my growth. Even though my craft was getting better, but like people could never know. Like people, I used to do music. I'm like, yeah, I'm still doing music. Why? But what else do you expect them to ask me? Because I'm not posting anything. I'm not doing anything. So what else do you expect them to say? You understand? So it actually had an effect on my mental health and my self-esteem, because if it is not good enough, I'm not putting it out there. And I became sometimes I would do something, and in the process of that thing, I'll just stop and sit down or lie down, and I feel like,
One man.
why am I even posting? Why am I even bringing this thing up? Why am I even doing this? I quite remember I made a very nice project with my dad. My dad is someone that has, he's just basically the root of my musical. Anything music about me is just from my dad. From playing the keyboard, singing. Yeah, I can sing. Writing songs. I used to see my dad, write songs and all of that. My dad is an instrumentalist, so even me being an instrumentalist is nothing new, because he taught me, everything about the instrument and all of that. And even my music production journey started with him, because we used to sit down and analyze gospel producers. So when the song just comes up, like, this is George Forrest, this is Passy Mix, this is this person. So it pushed me to become a music producer. Shout out to my dad. So moving on, I'll continue from where I stopped. So it really daunted, or it really it had an impact on my mental health, because after finishing the project, I don't feel like bringing it out, because I feel like it is not perfected. I feel like it's either I feel like I've overdid myself, and I feel like it is not even more worth bringing out, because it is not even perfect anymore. But I feel like the standard I've set myself isn't what I've done. So I just have to put it down, and maybe some weeks or days after I start a new project. Not that I want to start a new project to counter the other project, but the idea just keep coming. Like I wish this I wished I posted this, or I published those ideas out. You'd have seen, like, even the cover art, it's just a beat pack, no vocal, nothing. Maybe if there's a vocal in it, it's just a vocal that is saying something. Like, I wish I have the project, probably maybe sometime to come. Maybe I'm trying to release all these projects once after, like, I'll release all of them, because it's not just like a beat pack, it's just a project, like a story. Is just like a story, you understand? Yeah, so that's how it is. So moving on, I became, it's really had a toll on my mental health and my self-esteem. Not because I'm not confident in what I do, but I'm not confident in what I do, but I feel like I'm not having that self-esteem to put things out, because I'm a perfectionist, and every perfectionist, whenever they put something out, they have confidence in that thing. So whenever I don't have confidence in something, I don't put it out, because I feel like it's not perfect. You understand? So it actually had an impact on me. But I trust myself, I believe myself, but perfectionism actually didn't make me take risk. It didn't actually let me learn from my mistakes and be able to be a better person. But I thank God, and I thank myself for thriving through and pushing through, and thanks to the help with my close friend, he always tried to rubbish the fact that I feel like everything has to be perfect. So I don't have to overdo certain things. I just have to do what I have to do and leave the rest as it is. I am not God. God is the only perfect person or perfect being. So if you're out there and you're dealing with perfectionism, it is not a good thing. Don't say I'm trying to be unique. You can be unique, but you don't have to be perfect. Uniqueness doesn't lie in being perfect. It doesn't define perfectionism. Doesn't define your uniqueness. Your uniqueness is you standing out differently from other people, from a particular trend, or a particular kind of people, or whatever you find yourself. It doesn't mean you are perfect. So unique people are basically people who do things differently, not trying to be perfect. You are doing things differently that cause, let's say you're a music producer, but maybe the way you produce your beat is kind of different. Shout out to U.S.A, my mentor. I really like him a lot. When you listen to U.S.A's beat, there's this uniqueness. You don't feel like it's a Ghanaian kind of hip hop or Africa kind of hip hop or whatever it is. It's just unique. So that's where I draw my inspiration from to create my own, because I feel like there's unique. But he's not trying to be perfect, but I just want to add more sauce to it just to be perfect. But it didn't help me. But if you're that kind of person, please, it won't take you anywhere. Just stop, and whatever you do, just believe it is good and it is okay. Just put it out there, or just show it, or just seek for opinions. And perfect people, unfortunately, do not need anybody's opinion. I feel like their opinion is whatever that matters. If they show it to you and you say it is good, put it out there, they will never listen to you. Trust me, I'm one of them. I'll never listen to you. I will try to say that if I am not happy with it, I'm not putting it out. And it does on per. Hey, that was not, by the way, I'm just trying to be silly and sassy. So when I was trying to shoot this episode, or when I was trying to bring this whole content out, I was fighting with it, but I just have to say, no, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to post whatever that I do. So if you see this video, I've posted it, and I'm fighting perfectionism. I'm fighting the perfect moment. I think this time is the perfect moment for me to do whatever I want to do. So I want you to just click the subscribe button and like. If you have something to say, if you're dealing with perfectionism, you can share your story down there. It happens to every creative, so I just want everybody to share their story, comment, like, follow, subscribe. You can follow me on social media at Snookmani. It's written on the screen. So I want you to also take a good care of yourself, and whatever you do, that is good enough. Peace. I'm out of here.